Hi guys, it's me. I'm back. I kind of took a little break this winter. It just kind of worked out that way. Took a little sabbatical, I guess you could say. I had my birthday on the 16th. I'm in Aquarius, so 2 days after Valentine's. It was super sweet. Had a lot of good fun. It was definitely a treat yourself day. I am going to continue to celebrate my birthday for the rest of the month because I can. Yeah, with it like being right after Valentine's Day, like sometimes it can get kind of lost in the shuffle. So I am just like taking it easy for this whole month. But I really, really miss you guys. And I was doing a reading for myself, so I thought I should do a reading for you guys as well. So this will go for today's Sunday, the 20th, till next Saturday, the 26th. And I am using the Surrealist Tarot deck. Beautiful, beautiful deck from one of my beautiful, beautiful friends. So I'm going to get shuffled up and we can get started. These nicer decks like this, I do not sit there and shuffle like you would like a regular pack of playing cards. I baby them a little bit more. Like this one doesn't leave the house. Me being in an Aquarius, like I do have a very analytical mind, and so like I'm oddly drawn to surrealism because there's so much like hidden meaning and within like each little piece, like nothing's just there on accident. So like there's a certain way of like decoding it, which takes intellectualism, but it also takes like the ability to feel. The surrealism can be very visceral. So it's a weird combination with this deck of the analyzing of the feelings, or, you know, vice versa. I don't know. Something about this deck is just, it really, really draws me, and I love surrealism art. As we're talking, 2 cards just jumped out, so let's get a look at what they are. 4 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. Probably not the best. I would say it's time for you to heal. It's time for, and this is kind of like what I've been doing like this whole winter, but just like kind of like healing. There's a part of you that you tried to ignore or pretend like you weren't hurt as bad, and maybe like you didn't even have a specific thing that happened. Maybe you just like exhausted yourself and just running on E for so long. Some of us, it's our like that bare bottom like line of like what is okay has been like so far like below what is like normal okay, like that's become the normal, and it's starting to catch up. I know with like the American society and the way that we kind of like think about things is very like go, 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 go. But in this situation, I can tell you right off the bat, this coming up week, the way to get ahead is to actually just chill. Chill and heal, okay? Not like necessarily Netflix and chill, unless it's Schitt's Creek, because that show is fucking phenomenal. Chill and heal, because you've got to pull those swords out of your back. Some of those were from other people. Some of those were even from ourselves. Like I said, just running ourselves into the ground. You've got to have a better appreciation for your body. There is a very intrinsic link with the mind, body, and we're learning about gut health. relationship. Like, you can't be all spiritual and then just let your body go to shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's a full dynamic going on there that, you know, modern medicine, modern society wants us to look over, and they say that's being weak or that's woo-woo or whatever, and they just want you to push forward and push forward. But this week isn't about that. This week is about chilling and healing. Okay, go to the beach, go to the park, write in a journal, do one of those like 5-minute meditations. There's one of these lovely meditations on YouTube. It's like the fuck it meditation or something, and it's only like 5 minutes long, and it's really breathe in, breathe out, fuck it. Okay, find something like that you can kind of relate to. And then also, like, there's so much information in this illustration alone, but like with the bread, I want you to get some comfort food, not like cheesy, greasy, fucking gas station snacks. I want you to go like somewhere fancy, get like some artisanal bread if you're gluten tolerant, you know what I mean? Something that's going to be filling, but also like nutritional, because you need to fill up in that way too. I feel like I'm getting the sense that what is comforting is going to be that comfort food, but I want you to do it in a healthy way, not like fried foods, not fast food, not a bag of potato chips from the gas station. Like, go to Panera, even if that's like the closest thing to like any artisanal you know, food that you can get. Or if you're feeling up to it, no pressure, but maybe make yourself something. But yeah, just some nice, warm, wholesome food and some downtime to chill. Go stare at the clouds for a little bit, and the wind will start to kick in and will actually kind of like help lift some of this excess baggage off of your shoulders. You can ask your ancestors when you go outside and you look up at the clouds. If you start feeling that wind blow, you can ask them, and you can tell them that you're grateful for them. Ask them to like blow all that just excess stress and drama, maybe feelings that we have that we don't like to acknowledge, like resentment and guilt, shame, things like that, you know, any of that icky stuff. Just let the wind just blow it off of you. Okay, get outside and hang out and look at the clouds. So that's your homework for this week. Warm, filling, nutritional, even like bread pudding, if you can do it in like a quasi healthy way. Warm, nutritional food, and yeah, getting outside and just like releasing. We've got to do this to be able to move forward. So that was like a mouthful with 2 cards, right? Let me see if we've got anything else that will come out. Any advice for this week? Do we have any advice for love or money? Ooh. All right. All right. Let's take a look at what we've got next. And with this deck, it's just kind of communicated to me that it does, the cards are upright always. The Tower and the 8 of Cups. So this is why you needed to take that time to heal. And I almost like don't want to tell you ahead of time because I don't want to like freak you out. The Tower and the 8 of Cups. So I want to tell some of you guys to take a break from social media. I feel like that's going to be part of the problem. Obviously not my channel. You know, like I'm cool, but the rest of them, I'm sorry, I'm being an asshole. But seriously, like with the tower, like this is a change. This is something that's coming from outside. Maybe there is some sort of a law that gets passed that is not in your favor. Maybe there's an earthquake or an asteroid or a breakup. You know, this is a change that's initiated from the outside world coming in. So you're going to need to brace yourself for that. Not brace, because I don't want you to be tense. I do want you to be prepared. I do want you to take care of yourself. I don't want you to be so worried about this that you forget to take care of yourself. The stuff that I was talking about earlier, that's how you're going to make yourself more pliable when these changes come around, and it's going to make yourself more resilient. Alongside with that, we had the Eight of Cups. Taking the time, like I was talking about at the beginning of all this with the Four of Swords and the Ten of Swords, taking the time to heal and chill, and just getting back to you, recuperating on not just a spiritual level, but a cellular level. I'm getting like this whole idea that like by recuperating on a cellular level, you're actually healing yourself on a spiritual level. And you're going to need this because you're going to need to refill your emotional reserves. Something's going to kind of come out of nowhere, and it's going to force you to walk away. Eight of Cups force you to walk away from something that is useless to you. You put a lot of energy, effort, and time, emotion into something, and when the ground gets shaken like this, you can really start to see that this no longer serves you. It's no longer, you did not vote for this, right? Like whenever this came, and I'm using that as like analogy, right? I'm not trying not to get like any sort of political, because that's not what this is about. But like, you did not vote for that. Whenever you said, oh, this looks good, this is a great idea, I'm going to commit myself to this, there was excess baggage that came along with that you were not aware of. And when this tower comes, it's going to shake a lot of that off, break down some walls, where you're going to be able to see, this is not for me. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I voted for. This is not what I want to commit myself to, and turn around and walk away. I'm getting this thing of like used up resources. Like we've used up all the resources in that little area, and it's just done. The ground is no longer fertile and nothing else can grow. It's time to cut your losses and move on. It comes off as almost like a waste. Like some of you, and it's going to be very easy to feel this way, that they've wasted their time, their energy, their effort, their money, their love, things like that. It's going to feel like a waste. I'm not going to advise you on whether it was or not at this point, but when this tower moment happens, that's going to be your big red exit sign at the end of the hallway. Time to get the fuck out, like we're done here. The next two cards that came out, the Nine of Wands and the King of Cups. So this tower situation with the Eight of Cups that's caused us to leave, because you did your homework, right? I'm trusting you to do your homework, to chill and heal. That's my southern accent coming out. Chill. To chill and heal. See, it doesn't sound right if I say it the other way. Chill and heal. Anyways, because you've refilled your emotional reservoirs, when this tower moment happens and it kind of opens, it's like this eye-opening experience, and you see that this is no bueno, no good, you're leaving, you're done. What's going to happen is 9 of Wands is you're going to have better boundaries, right? You're probably going to even be a little bit more guarded, but with the King of Cups right behind it, I don't feel like that that's necessarily a bad thing. I feel like 9 of Wands and then the King of Cups, like I feel like that's just being guarded. You know, you're the kind of person like that is very open to like new experiences. You genuinely like people. You know, the king is someone who can plan ahead and can make things happen, and you know, kind of like rules over their terrain, be that their career or their relationships or like what have you. So whatever area this is in your life, like you're the head of that, you're the master, you're the construct. But now that like all of this has happened, you've got some boundaries around you now. The 9 of Wands does denote a little bit of exhaustion. So again, back to the healing and the chilling. But I do want you to understand that there is a such thing as having healthy, positive boundaries. And that's what this whole like lesson, that's what this week for you is all about, is having, learning how to have those healthy boundaries, that you can like pull yourself up on. I also want you to start ritualizing like your morning routines, ritualizing your self-care, so that way when things do happen that kind of shake the ground that we stand on, you can use those wands as like a thing to pull yourself back up on, like a crutch, but in a good way, not like how addicts use a crutch. Like we use it in like a positive way. So you can get back to being the King of Cups. And this relates to, you know, being a woman as well. You know, the King of Cups is dashing. The King of Cups, just has this like, his aura just like projects this like safety and love that just makes you want to like a big teddy bear. You're going to be able to get back to that feeling for yourself, with this self-care process. So continue to do your self-care process throughout this week, no matter what the world like throws at you, and work on having healthy boundaries so you can maintain being like the king of your own castle. You know what I mean? The king of your hill. Let's see. So that's 6 cards all together. I'm going to shuffle and see if we can just get one more, because there's 7 days, right? 7 days. But I think we are like rounding up on the end of this reading. Woo! 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords, yeah, it's going to be a lot of you being able to navigate your own mental prison, okay? A lot of times we tend to make mountains out of molehills, and 8 of Swords is just reminding us that you have the intellectualism, you have the self-knowledge, to get yourself out of this rut. Okay, you have that ability. It's just a matter of pulling off the blindfolds. Be gentle with yourself as you do this. Don't expect yourself to be able to just rip the blindfold off. This is going to come again. I cannot stress this enough. Self-care, but I'm really getting the vibe that the self-care is coming through being outdoors and also like good solid nutrition. I don't know how that pertains to you in your world, but that's the vibe that I'm getting. all in all, even though this like whole thing seems like really shitty, like what is it that's going to kind of come out of nowhere? I don't think it's going to be a giant asteroid. It's not going to be another pandemic or anything like that. For some reason, for some people, this may just be as simple as someone you were depending on canceling and backing out and things falling through and you have to like scramble around or whatever. Some people, it may be bigger, like a divorce situation. You know what I mean? Try not to overstress it too much, because you are the type of person who takes care of yourself no matter what. And if you're the type of person that takes care of yourself no matter what, then you're going to learn to trust yourself. And as you trust yourself, your confidence is going to increase. You're going to be able to find your way out of this mental maze that we're in. We're going to be able to have healthy boundaries so we can continue loving life. You know, and then the things that didn't fit, they're going to fall away. It, you know, it may suck, a little buggy. It may suck when it happens, but you're going to be good. You're going to be solid. This is going to be for the best, because by the end of the week, by Friday, it's going to feel like you still may be a little shaken, but by Friday, you're going to feel like such a weight is coming off your shoulders. This weekend, when you get to the weekend, like, don't stay cooped up in the house, get out, but just like don't overdo it. Like don't stay up till like 4 a.m. like partying. Maybe just have like a little barbecue or something. Celebrate this crazy ass week that is upon us. All right, you guys, I hope this helps. If you would like a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me. I can, if you're local, meet in public, or we can do Zoom or FaceTime, what have you. I love you all so very, very much. And comment below of what your favorite healthy comfort food is. Okay? Bye.